Well, his legacy is one that will truly live forever. Today, music fans all over the world are remembering the incredible life and career of David Bowie.
He died at the age of 69 on Sunday after an 18-month battle with cancer.
Bowie has special ties to Cleveland, of course. Our Sia Nyorkor went to the place where he was officially made a rock and roll legend. Sia?
Yes, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum has a special place for the rocker because, as they tell it, David Bowie put the city on the map when he held his first U.S. concert right here in Cleveland. Since the news broke about his death, the museum has been taking calls all day from media all over the world. They tell me it's an incredible loss. You could hear his music playing before you even stepped in the doors.
Get things done.
Cleveland's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is paying tribute to David Bowie in memory of the rock and roll legend who died Sunday night at the age of 69. Bowie has ties to Cleveland.
Cleveland was such a hotbed for breaking new artists, and one of those artists was David Bowie. So it's incredibly sad for the city of Cleveland and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to see him pass.
Bowie was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1996, almost 20 years ago. Pieces of the artist's life are spread throughout the museum, including this suit, which he wore in 1972. The flags out front were half-mast as dozens stopped in to pay tribute.
He was a great musician. He was also a great actor, so it's quite sad what happened, but I know he was very sick, so.
Shocked to hear the news. He's such an influence. The Thin White Duke, he influenced so many people. It's just a great volume of work.
If you listen to his music, it's got soul, it's got funk mixed with some rock and roll, and kind of created a new sound. But he also brought in elements of theater and film and that art world that other artists weren't doing.
And the papers want to know whose shirts you wear.
Many say few artists made such an impact, and they'll always hold on to their Bowie favorites.
I always loved the song Starman. Great song.
Can you sing it?
No.
I just thought I would ask.
I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way, and the stars look very different today. For here
Today and tomorrow, the museum will display a tribute where visitors can write and leave their sentiments and thoughts about what David Bowie meant to them. It's a two-dimensional piece that will become another part of the display. Back to you.
Thanks, Sia. David Bowie was a man of many styles who continued to reinvent his persona throughout the years. You can find much more on his life, career on the Cleveland 19 News mobile app.